Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a garden tour of my side yard and my front yard, which I typically do. It's the beginning of spring, so it's looking a little bare, but in a few months this will be full of flowers. And as you might hear, I do have a cold, so I'm going to try to talk loud and clear, and hopefully you guys can understand me. But we have a few things going on over here. So these hollyhocks, if you've ever grown hollyhocks, I think they're going to be hard to get rid of. But I love it. They have come back here and nothing is in this spot. They've just reseeded themselves, and they're going to be so pretty. I can't wait to have them again. Actually, I actually have to stake them up. They get like super tall and they fill up this whole wall, and so I love those. I also have the Mystic Illusion dahlias that come up. This is their third year and they're coming up again, as you can see. And I'm going to have to transplant them because I'm going to have this full of lisianthus this summer, and they just take up too much space now. They are just huge. So I'm excited to move those. Never transplanted them before, but I think they'll do okay. I'm hoping to do that right before it rains here in a couple days. And then this is going to be my dahlia garden. As you can see, I've left my dahlias in 7A. We can do that. I mounted a lot of soil on top of them to keep them warm, but really we had a mild winter, so it didn't really matter. But typically, if it's a little bit colder in our area 7A, we can keep them in the ground. This is the west side of my house though, and it gets a lot of sun, and so I think that helps out as well. So I'm excited to see all these varieties come back. We're still waiting on this one. I'm going to add more here. I'm not growing tomatoes this year. And then we have some here. We did have them come out because we got so warm. They came out so fast, and then we had a night where it was really cold, so they got frostbitten, but I think they're going to be okay. I hope. They look like they at least have some that are doing okay, but I have quite a few more to plant in here, so I'm not too worried about it. But there are some varieties that I really love, and I think at the end of this year I should probably split them. We'll see. It's so much work, you guys. But I just like keeping them in here, and this one has been in here for 3 years and it's ginormous now, and I love it. But that's just what I've done, and then I'm going to come in here and plant in between them. But I was waiting to see which ones were really going to come back up, and they all are pretty much coming back up. You can see this one coming in, this one's coming in, this one's coming in, and this one. And I took a few out that I didn't really love the varieties, or that were kind of wonky and had viruses, I thought. And then my raspberries, look how bright green they are. Got my hose switched out in there, which was quite the task. So glad I got that done though. It should run well, hopefully. They're not going to turn our water on for another month, so it's going to be interesting. I can't test it till then. But my roses also got a little zapped from the cold, which is a bummer, but I think they're going to be fine. See that? They just, it snowed. I was out of town, but it snowed and got down to like 32, and they totally got zapped. But they will rebound. They're doing well. It's time to come out here actually and fertilize and put compost. So I'm going to do that this week too. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do the dahlias. There's always something to do on the to-do list. But look how beautiful these tulips are, you guys. Pink is my favorite. Pink just makes everything better. I wasn't sure if these were all going to come back, and they pretty much did, which made me so happy because I don't know, usually they just kind of disappear in this area, but they did so well, and they really do look so pretty with all my pansies and violas, and I really haven't watered a lot, and they've still done pretty great. We'll take a closer look at those. I do have Mount Tacoma tulips, and some of them aren't looking great. These ones are though, but I'm going to be planning on putting some things in here, some boxwoods and things. So it's okay. I have to move things around anyway. I move these daylilies here in this spot because it gets wet. It's always wet here because our rain gutters all drain here, I think. And you can see the cement's all cracking because it just is pretty wet, and they've done great. So those will be fun. My Kwanzaa cherry tree is in bloom. One of my favorite things, you guys. Oh my goodness. These blossoms are so pretty. If you can get this tree, get it. It is stunning. I love it. So pretty. Pink, you guys. Pink is where it's at. And these roses Didn't get too zapped. I think they were kind of protected by this tree here. That one did a little bit. But you'll see more of these varieties this year. They were newer last year. These two at least. I didn't get a ton of blooms out of them, and I'm just sitting here thinking, I can put a rose here. And I could put one there. I have different pink varieties in here. I think I'm going to do that, you guys. I'm going to sneak one in there, and yeah, I want more roses. In my rose garden tour, you'll see more varieties this year, which will be really fun. But look at that Kwanzaa, so pretty. And then the borrowed view of all my flowering trees over here from my neighbor. So fun. I love spring. And then look how cute my weeping white spruce is. It's getting so big. I really hope my other ones, they're kind of struggling. And they always kind of do it first, and then this one just rebounded and is doing great. A lot of weeds in here. I need to come in here and take care of that. This area, yeah, needs some work. I did put some rock cress, the white, in here, and I think that'll be fun ground cover in the spring. And then the Mount Tacomas, you can see they're trying to come up here, but they're just having a hard time. I don't know why. But look how pretty these are. Look at the yellow. I'll insert a video of these at different stages because it's changed throughout the weeks. But I love that yellow and pink. Oh, it's my favorite combo this year. I think I'm gonna focus on that next year. My peonies are coming up. Oh, and then look, oh my gosh. Does that make you happy? These are Big Love tulips from Costco. And I do love them. They're not quite as vibrant this year. I don't know if that has something to do with them coming up super fast because they came up fast. We hit 80 and they just shot up. I've never seen them come up so fast. But then they are sprinkled with a few Mount Tacoma, which will come next. And then some bonus reds. I didn't buy any red tulips, but they got mixed in with Costco. That's what happens sometimes, but they're really pretty. This whole area is really nice, and my maple tree's leafing out, which is really fun. And my spring porch we'll look at here a little bit closer. Love, love, love. I'll insert some video of this in the morning because I feel like the light's a little bit different in the morning too. But love how that came together. Lots of colors, but I love it. I only intended to have yellow and pink, and I'm gonna try to stick to that next year. Okay, let's look up here. So fun. Made these bows. You guys have requested a bow tutorial. At some point I will do one this spring or summer. We will see when I get to that. And then my bunnies are up still, but that's okay. Easter's gone, but I'm leaving my bunnies up for a little while. And look how beautiful these dark tulips are. Oh my goodness. So pretty with this peach color. And then these hyacinths, I'll put a video, but they were just stunning out here. Really peachy pink. And now we have some like orange tulips. Interesting. I just got these mixes from Home Depot, and I planted these up in the fall, let them sit outside all winter, popped them up on the porch. Easiest thing to do, you guys. Easiest thing. And I mean, look how happy my porch is. So cute. I'm gonna focus on getting some more spring, summer type greenery that's faux. Yes, that's tall and cute. And then I'll have some pots of flowers. But look at these. Oh, love it. Of course, these daffodils have kind of run their course, so I'll put a video so you guys can see what those look like. But now these purple ones are out, and it's just so pretty. Got these pillows on Amazon. They're so fun and flowery. Wanted this pop of pink. What's nice about this English daisy is I can move this into my yard when it's done in this pot. Cutest little flower. And yeah, and then I have this little pot with this dark purple with the yellow. Wow, how stunning is that? Look at that. Love it. So fun to try different combinations every year. And this one's been a really fun combo. Kind of a mixed bag of colors. You never know how true they're gonna be. These are a little lighter purple than I thought they'd be, but I love them. They look cute with the pink. I thought they were all gonna be about that color and like those dark ones. But this turned out really nice. I do have a video of me making over my porch where I made these. But that's it for there. Boxwoods are so happy in these little pots. They've been in there for about 4 years. Still going strong. we're losing some light, but hopefully you guys can see I love these tulips. It's kind of weird to have red and pink. I don't love it with the red here and the pink, but it's okay. I want to know what these are. I've looked it up. These have been in here probably 5 years. They were like the first bulbs that I put in here, and I did not save the tag. But as I was looking online, I think they might be red impression because they kind of have that glow effect, and they're red, but they have a pink in them too. They're almost like corally, but when I search up coral, they don't come up. But when I searched up red impression, they came up. So I'll probably leave these here as long as I can. I would love to have everything match one year. I haven't had that yet, so we'll see what I do, but love them. Love the pop of green of these. What are these? These are the Spirea from Proven Winners. I'll put it on the screen. They did kind of fade to a darker green and didn't pop quite as much in last summer. I know a few of you wanted to know about that, but they are bright again. And I think it's because this area is quite shady until the very end of the day. And I'm still working on this area, but I do like the bounce that it gives. But I was kind of surprised that they went to a darker green. So we'll see how they do this summer. And they tended to get some hard water stains on them. Sprinklers kind of do the overspray. We need to come give our little weeping white spruces a little attention. Sorry, I've got kids working in the garage. They're a little sad right now. And this is the leader that I need to switch because I was trying to train that, but this is obviously the leader. So anyway, this area, we're working on it. Definitely love the boxwoods and want to put some more, but look how fun that color is. Oh, I just love that coral. It just pops and stands out much more than the pink does. So we'll see what I do next year. Man, these are just going strong though. Love them. Okay, so that is it for the front yard. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys are enjoying your spring and your garden, and you're getting to do some cleanup. But we will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.